X 1999 was one of the first anime movies I had ever seen, and it truly shaped my perspective on anime, along with other films like Escaflowne and Samurai X Trust and Betrayal. So today I decided to take another look at one of my first favorites and see how it holds up. What sets X apart from other anime was its unique art style, dark color palette, brooding atmosphere, tragic love stories, large-scale destruction, and blood. Lots of blood. While the movie is 97 minutes, there's only about 30 minutes of story, and that's going to throw a lot of people off. It's one of the most simplistic plot lines you've ever seen. Two friends get chosen by some supernatural entity and are forced to fight each other because one's destiny is to destroy the world and the other's is to save it. Each of them have a few superpowered comrades who come out of nowhere, and it's basically a giant tournament with no arena, and the entire city gradually is destroyed in the process. If you're wondering how they managed to fill a movie with such a simple story, I got one better. I'm wondering how they filled 18 volumes of manga with it and still never finished it. Ironically, its manga is supposedly excellent, considering all of its top reviews on Mal rated a 10. It's always been on my radar, but it's hard to convince myself to read an 18-volume manga with no conclusion. If you've read it to completion, let me know what you think. I'd really love to know. While I've never read the manga, I can say the anime series was a vast improvement considering it had more time to flesh out its story. While the overarching plot is the same, I remember enjoying how the side characters on both sides received more development and were wrapped up in tragic, tear-jerking stories. I suppose if the manga is good, it's likely for those reasons, and X the movie appears to be the hollow shell of its narrative. While I remember how bad the movie story was, that wasn't why I rewatched it. I was craving its animation, and in that regard, it didn't disappoint. Action scenes in X were the epitome of 90s anime. They were dark, violent, edgy, and of course screams could cause explosions. Although this is outdated by today's standards, I'm sure this type of action holds a special place in the hearts of older anime fans. While I certainly don't regard the movie as highly as I once did, I feel like I came away with a new appreciation for certain aspects. I still love the character designs as much as I did back in the day. I know some characters look like aliens, but I like the thick black outlines, how detailed their massive eyes are, and of course, their style of clothes. I also appreciated the special effects and the strong contrast of their glowing special attacks against the dark scenery. This is the type of anime that looked 10 times better on a CRT. Lastly, I realized how the background artists were yet again the MVPs. So much detail put into each painting that when they zoom out or pan across the screen, the physical painting must have been as big as a queen-size bed. Overall, I can only recommend X 1999 the movie if anything in this review piqued your interest, but only after you watch the anime series. A few dramatic deaths and a massive twist near the end would likely hinder your enjoyment of the series, which I would argue is the better experience. I give X the movie a 6.5 out of 10. Interesting premise, but terrible pacing. If they replaced half the exposition with some character development or fights, then I'd say the movie held up well, but it's too long-winded for a new audience who isn't already interested in the story or the style of fights. Have you seen X or read its manga? Leave me a comment, like the video if you enjoyed it, and share with a friend with a keen appreciation for retro anime. Thanks to Nea-chan for third-tier support on Patreon, and I'll see you tomorrow with my review of Cyber City 080 808.